Well, hello everybody, this is me, Cecil. It's been a while since I've done an audio commentary. I have a lot to talk about, but for this match that I'm going to be commentating, it's against KOR MUSA. He's an undead player on the East Realm. At the time, this was a ladder match. He was, I think, 69 wins and 8 losses at the time that I played him. But before we go into all that, I want you to get the replay paused at the 15-second mark at, of course, the 1x speed. So get ready to unpause this match in about 3 seconds. So 3, 2, 1, unpause, guys. So the way it starts, map is Lost Temple. Of course, I am Night Elf, big surprise there. And we're on the opposite end of the map. Now, KOR MUSA, like I said, his stats are about 69 and 8 when I faced him in this match. He's just getting the normal stuff. Yeah, and I won't tell you what he's going to get in this. But what you're seeing right here is my anti-undead build order. And if you've listened to previous commentaries, though I do think when I explained my build orders for each race, I don't think those really went mainstream. I don't think they were uploaded. But you'll see as the match goes on what my anti-undead build order is. So yes, I have to make a separate build order for each race now due to the new patch. Yay, lovely. So I got the altar, the moonwell, all that lovely stuff, and then getting the demon hunter with immolation. Obviously because, well, undead, they have ghouls in their army. See, and immolation works against them well. You do the math. So I have all my stuff ready to get the Hunter's Hall there. And as for the undead player, he's getting just the ghouls. So, as you can see right now, nothing exciting. Just the usual boring startup. Nothing really that I can talk about right now. He's got the Dreadlord coming up there too. Trying to think of some things to talk about. Vacation was fun, I guess. Went on a cruise to all across New England, though. Everyone on the cruise is at least 65 years old. It was crap. Although, this is what's funny. Although, there's a few groups of people that are my age, and some of the people on the cruise, there are about 10 people my age on it. And one day I was playing chess with somebody, and he beat me, and at the end I said, screw it, I'll just stick with Warcraft 3. And he said, oh, you play Warcraft 3? I love that game. And he asked if I played on the Azeroth realm, and I told him that I'm Cecil, and he actually knew me. So during the rest of the cruise, he either called me Cecil or Commentary Guy. I forgot his Azeroth username, but he's probably listening to this, and he's probably pissed that I forgot his username. But yeah, shout out to you, buddy, because that's cool. But he lived in Hawaii. I didn't even know Warcraft existed in Hawaii. But looking at my base, it's nothing new. Actually, yes, this is my anti-undead build order. What I've been doing the whole entire time, as I've said in previous commentaries, if they've been posted up, that yes, this is my anti-undead build order. It's just what I normally get, except that I no longer get the bears. I get the huntresses and the dryads, simply because the crypt fiends, they just eat apart anything, because the bear dryad combination, it's crap against piercing now. The bears, light armor. Dryads, unarmored. So they just, they really get taken apart by piercing damage. So I'm out and about creeping. Immolation, the good thing about immolation is that once I'm done creeping the bottom right central corner of Lost Temple, I can just run right over to the gnolls and creep those without worrying about my demon hunter dying. So as for KOR MUSA right now, he's not really sending a lot of ghouls out for the creeping. He's only got 2 of those out, but he's got the Dreadlord. But he did go for a fast expansion, though, but he's not really sending much out there as for actually expanding. And that's my phone. Who the hell is it? It's not saying. Oh well. I guess the answering machine will do that job then. So yeah, KOR, he just got the level 2 Dreadlord, so he's pretty good on the level right now. He does have the Scroll of the Beast going on, and he's got the Vampire Gara. So obviously right now, I'm, well, stating the obvious. And here, well, in patch 1.06, I found it a lot easier for me to expand faster now. I just sent a wisp over to harvest in the tree, but I'm going to put the Tree of Life on the uphill, and as that's constructing, I'm going to go about creeping, then the next pattern of creeps are going to be where my natural expansion creeps are. But I'm going to run and maybe hope that KOR MUSA didn't creep out the trolls in that area, but he already did that. Since he notices my army's bigger than his, he runs. So I haven't got to get my expansion up yet because I was mainly focusing on advancing on because I just had to keep myself steady. If I got that expansion, it would kind of put a kink in that flow of units that I'm getting. But I see that his army is somewhat smaller. But he does run in there. He puts sleep onto my Demon Hunter. He's going to surround it, but here's where the best thing kicks in. Cloak of Shadows, right there. Helps out so much. So in the match he was saying, I can wait, but I uncloak my Huntresses and go in there, and I go out there. What I'm trying to get right now is singling out and focusing out on some ghouls, but seeing that I couldn't have cloaked in time, I just simply beam right out of there at 50 health, pretty close. So Keeper of the Gov just came here, and my Huntresses, I don't know if I'm upgrading them. Oh yeah, this is the point where I get that Tree of Life. So right now I'm thinking that he might be sticking with the straight ghouls, but I'm not going to go for anything like a bear or anything. I'm just going to stick with the Huntress Dryad combo for now because I can easily switch on to getting bears if he does stick with the ghouls. But now, since I portaled onto my base, now would be a perfect time to creep that natural. Got the Tree of Life going on up there. So I do that, cycling out the weak units, doing the usual creeping thing that every player should know and love by now. But KOR MUSA, he's going to go out and creep those Ogre Lords over there. So he's having fun with those, I bet. That would be my Dryad. And that comes right out there. Nothing that I can state besides the obvious for you guys. As to what's going on in my mind at this time, I was keeping my strategies open just in case he goes for any changes, like maybe Frostworms or Crypt Fiends, but it looks like so far he's just going to stick with the mass ghouls. Now, that's probably him and his speculation of thinking that the Night Elf now revolve around the archers, and, well, a lot of ghouls versus a lot of archers. You do the math, they got the light armor, and ghouls will just tear them apart. But I'm just going to stick with the Huntresses. I'm not going to touch archers, but I do have one archer right now, because I was at the 38 out of 40 mark, and I just wanted to keep the flow, so I just got an archer to help with the army. And maybe he'll see that archer, and maybe think that I'm going to start to get archers, and then he's going to try to get some counter strategy for archers, but I'm just going to get one. I've actually seen that in a few matches that some human players, they get a lot of footmen, but one rifleman, and then the player spazzes out and gets a rifleman combo, and he gets screwed. But he runs in there, he's going to take on my Ancient of Lore. I'm not going to beam in there, but my priority is keeping that Ancient of Lore alive right now. I definitely don't want it to get taken out at this point in the game. But I delay it as much as I can, and I just run in there. I try to run back to get into the Ancient Protector's range, but if I did that, like he did right there, he would sleep my Demon Hunter, and he would just kill it and be surrounded. But lucky for me, though, my own units are surrounding, so I can simply run out of the way. And I'm going to run my Demon Hunter around a bit, lift them both up into the air, and what my plan is right now is to try to entangle one while the other portals out of the way. But you can see him going through that right now. But he runs his Dreadlord closer to his Death Knight and beams right out of there. Clever move by him, but he was at the cost of all of his ghouls. But he couldn't portal out of the way because, well, both of his heroes are flying up in the air. So a plus for me in that battle there. As I was doing, I'm going to run right back to the item shop. That's in hopes of